Hello Eurovision fans, we all love the music, the spectacle and the sheer joy of Eurovision. But let's be honest, the voting is always a nail-biting highlight. Tonight we're diving into a fascinating aspect of Eurovision voting, the curious case of neighbours voting for neighbours. Now some might call it predictable, others might call it heartwarming. But one thing is for sure, it happens every year. Countries often give their highest points to their neighbours, creating voting blocks that add an extra layer of intrigue to the competition. So grab your scorecards, settle in, and let's unravel the mystery of neighbourly love at Eurovision. Right then, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the Viking on the stage. Neighbourly voting is as much a part of Eurovision as glitter cannons and wind machines. Year after year, we see certain countries exchanging Dow's points like friendly neighbours sharing a cup of sugar. It's a tradition as old as the contest itself, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Think of it like this. You're more likely to root for your local sports team, right? Well, in the world of Eurovision, your neighbours are your home team. You share a border, a history, maybe even a language. It's only natural to feel a sense of camaraderie and support. But it's not just about friendly familiarity. Oh no, there's more to this neighbourly love story than meets the eye. Now, let's talk about some of the most famous Eurovision voting blocks. In the north, we have the Nordic countries, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Iceland and Finland, often voting as a united front. They share a similar culture, language and love for catchy pop tunes. It's like a giant Scandinavian sing-along. Then there's the Balkan bloc, where countries like Greece, Cyprus, Serbia and Albania often exchange high points. Their shared history, cultural ties and love for a good ballad make them a force to be reckoned with. And let's not forget about the former Soviet bloc countries. They often vote for each other, perhaps a lingering reminder of their shared past. These regional voting blocs add an extra layer of excitement to the competition. Will the Nordic nations reign supreme again? Can anyone break through the Balkan barrier? It's all to play for. Section 4. Why neighbours vote. Culture, history and a dash of politics. So, why do neighbours vote for neighbours? Well, it's a combination of factors. Firstly, there's the cultural element. Countries that share similar languages, music traditions and cultural references are more likely to appreciate each other's entries. A Greek ballad might resonate more with a Cypriot audience than, say, a Finnish heavy metal band. Then there's the historical aspect. Countries with shared histories, whether it's through empires, wars or alliances, often feel a sense of kinship. This shared past can translate into votes, as we see with the former Soviet bloc countries. And of course, we can't forget about politics. Eurovision voting can sometimes reflect current political alliances or tensions. A country might give a sympathetic vote to a neighbour going through a tough time, or withhold votes from a country they have a political disagreement with. It's a complex mix of factors, but one thing is for sure, neighbourly voting adds a fascinating dimension to the Eurovision Song Contest. Section 5 conclusion, Eurovision voting, a quirky mix of music and more. So there you have it, the curious case of neighbourly voting at Eurovision. It's a tradition as old as the contest itself, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Whether it's driven by cultural similarities, historical ties or a dash of politics, one thing is for sure, it adds an extra layer of intrigue to the already unpredictable world of Eurovision voting. And here's a fun fact to impress your friends. Did you know that Greece and Cyprus have exchanged 12 points a record 18 times? Now that's what I call neighbourly love. So next time you're watching Eurovision, keep an eye on the scoreboard and see if you can spot the neighbourly voting patterns. It's all part of the fun.